We were talking earlier with Patricia when she called about ways to harness psychic ability, how to develop yourselves. And I have my own routines that I use for grounding myself. Do you have like a simple 4-step plan or something, or a routine you do every day that helps ground you that people may want to attempt?
It's different for everybody, and I keep going back to that personal permission. Whatever feels right for you, please try that. I don't think that there's anything wrong with experimenting, reading in books. Certainly, I can give you a demonstration in a moment about some things to try, but it needs to resonate with you. If you don't feel that it's worthy, or that it makes sense, or that it's somehow in alignment with your belief system, then that's not for you. Try something else. There are plenty of ways to develop. Meditation is the biggest thing because it shifts your body energies, mind, body, and spirit into alignment, and you become more receptive. So meditation, and I say don't just think of meditation as having to be like the yogi sitting in the lotus position up on top of the mountain for hours on end. You can do it for 5 minutes, you can do it for half an hour, whatever you feel is appropriate for you. I prefer to do it multiple times throughout the day, as soon as I wake up, as I'm doing the dishes, as I'm riding the bus, again before bed, and just keep that up. It's no different than posture. We keep reminding ourselves to sit up straight. As far as receiving, I think as the more you meditate, that will come in. Experimentation is fine. I do recommend that you speak with professionals first before doing too much experimentation, but certainly, dream journaling, that type of thing, I think that's pretty a healthy way to start. As far as energy healing, are we okay to do this demonstration?
Yes, let's do a demo.
Okay. One of the very first exercises that I learned in feeling energy with my hands, I learned this, I think it was in my early 20s, it was a long, long time ago, we won't say how long ago, but I was with a group called I think they were the Paranormal and Psychic Support Group. Okay. And we met regularly, and we had a guest come in, and we all teamed up, and he said, okay, now what I want you to do, and you can all try this at home, put your hands together, and you're going to rub until you create a lot of friction, and you're going to keep doing it until you feel it's almost like your blood pulsing. So just keep going until you feel some pulsing sensations in your hands. And as soon as you feel that, try holding your hands apart at whatever distance you feel comfortable, and very slowly coming in together. And just paying attention to whatever shifts you might feel as you do that, realizing that you're going to be picking up the energy from your other hand. So, and you can always keep going back, rubbing your hands again. I hear rubbing coming from behind one of the cameras. That's great.
Right into this,
and the idea being that as you get closer to an auric energy, and I believe actually that we can, auras can be at a great distance, but there are different levels. And I didn't realize this. I was quite surprised that when I was first trying it, there was a woman sitting on a chair in front of me, and I had never heard of any of this stuff, that I was perceiving levels as I was getting closer and closer to her. And it wasn't until later that I found out that yes, we do have different densities of energies. As they progressively get further away, they're going to become less dense. But certainly you can try that. You can try it with your own hand. You can try it with any part of your body, other people, inanimate objects, your pets, trees, anything. Just trying to pick up that energy. And so you're looking for things like changes in sensation. So as I was going along, I'm feeling pulsing. Perhaps I would feel a lessening of the pulse or a strengthening of the pulse. I may feel a change in temperature, either hot or cold. I may start to feel other things in my body. The more you become aware of what's going on, what kinds of changes are happening, the more you will develop. And certainly if it's something that you want to take further, you can seek out a professional to help you with that.
And I can see where that goes, because you can feel the change within yourself. You can feel your hands coming together. So if you're doing a Reiki session on somebody and you're not even putting your hands on them, you're scanning them for their energy, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what happens. And anybody can do that. You can feel all of a sudden a cold spot. I'm sure you've heard that with ghosts many times. I feel cold all of a sudden, and there shouldn't be this cold spot. Why? And even just on yourself. Another great time to do it in the tub. This was actually my earliest experience, and I didn't realize I was doing it. I was just a little kid in the tub, always had to wash the feet first, and it drove my grandmother nuts whenever I was visiting. You don't use your washcloth on your feet first, you wash your face first and then move down. But I had to start with the feet first, and I didn't realize that that's what I was doing. Now that I know, I can look back and say, yeah, I knew that I had to work with my feet first for some reason. But yeah, in the tub is a really great time because you're paying attention to your body. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, listen, if anybody wishes to get in touch with Heather, her information is on the screen. It's your blog information. They can contact you through that.
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming in, sharing your experiences,
Thank
and giving us a quick introductory course on energy.